Hi, my name is Richard and I've decided to do this 100 push-up a day challenge for the next 30 days. So basically what I'm going to do is every day I'm going to do 100 push-ups. I'm not going to change my diet, I'm not going to change my normal daily routine, so the only thing I'm going to do is 100 push-ups every day for the next 30 days. So I want to see how that's going to transform my body and how that's going to make me feel physically. The reason why I'm doing this is because basically I came across this challenge on YouTube and I saw somebody else do it and I thought, you know what, I haven't done any exercise for a while. I've actually been signed off from exercise because I had this hair transplant, which I'm currently recovering from. So I think this would be a good way for me to get back into fitness. So probably 100 push-ups on the first go is going to be a bit tricky, but let's see where it goes and let's see how this changes. So if you have a look at me now, and we'll compare to what I will look like after 30 days. So, I'm not in a terribly bad shape, but could be better. So, front profile, side, back, the other side. Okay? Let's take some measurements. I should have done these really before I started, so we're going to start with waist. Around to the belly button, we are at, without squeezing, 84, 85. We're at 85, chest, can't move my arms now, absolutely knackered. So chest is just at about 101. And this is in centimeters, so you can convert it if you want to. Right side bicep is at 34, and left side bicep is at 33.5. So that's where we're at right now. So, no gimmicks at all. I'm not going to use any special machines. I'm not going to use any push-up things. Just regular push-ups, and I'll show you how I do them. All right, this is going to be my first 100. Let's see how I get on. I'm not sure if I can actually do 100, but let's go. Okay, well that sucks. Tired after 25. That is where we are at right now. I'm gonna stick to the program. That's day one gone. 29 days to go of 100 push-ups a day. It weren't easy, but let's see if I can do better by the 30th day and what are the physical changes after the 30th day. I'll see you guys in 30 days. This is day 2 of my 100 push-up challenge. I'm absolutely aching from yesterday, so I think it's gonna be a tough one to do another 100 right now, but let's go. Let's get them out the way. guys, it is that time again. Just gone after 9 and it's time for my 100 push-ups. Today is day 9, I think. It's not really getting that much easier. I did manage a couple of days where, last 1 or 2 days where I did it in like 4 or 5 sets and it felt a bit easier, but yesterday I felt really sluggish and I just couldn't move my arms again. So I guess there's no such thing as easy push-ups. That's 70 done on day 11. I feel absolutely knackered. For some reason today, my arms are just giving in. I just can't push my body. Absolutely shattered. 30 to go. Doesn't sound that much, but I don't know. It's always the last 30, 40 that seem to be an absolute agony to do. Hey, what's up guys? And that is what 100 push-ups looks like on day 14. I did them in 4 sets. So I did 2 sets of 30, 1 set of 25 and finished off with a 15. I did find them a lot easier today, so I guess I'm on high spirits. It's Christmas Day today, so Merry Christmas to you all. But whatever goals and challenges you set, make sure you follow through and keep up with it even if it's Christmas. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Halfway through my 100 push-ups on day 22. So I just did 50 in my first set. Whew. Absolutely knackered. Got another 50 to go. But ain't too bad. As I said, the last sort of couple of days have been really hard. in terms of committing to it and making sure that I don't give up, because I kind of lost the enthusiasm for it, and I have been really tired for the last couple of days, just with having guests over, and I think also overeating, over drinking because of the New Year's and Christmas time. But yeah, still doing them. Still 50 in the first set is not too bad. It's quite a good result. So I've got another 50 to go. But that is what pretty much 100 push-ups look like on day 22. Stick to it, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. So that is what 100 push-ups look like on day 27. Still can do 15 one go, which isn't too bad. I normally find them harder in the evening than in the morning, and I normally don't really feel like doing them in the evening, so I try to make it a habit of doing them first thing in the morning when I get up. But yeah, I just got back from kendo, which is why I'm a sweaty mess and I'm wearing these weird blue clothes, which brings up a good point. I better get off the carpet so I don't cover it blue. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So I'm just gonna measure like I did before when we started this challenge and see if it has made any difference. Okay, start with belly with 82. Da-da. Where the camera? There you go. 82. 82. Chest 105. Now the guns. Let's measure up. 36. And 35. So today was the final day of my 100 push-ups a day, 30-day challenge, day 30. I've got to say, for the past sort of 5 days, 4-5 days, I felt really good doing my push-ups. I didn't really struggle too much. On most sets, I'll be able to do about 50 push-ups on the first set, and then either 50 or 40 or 35, depends on how I want to split it up on my second, third set. But with something that started off taking me, my first set, I remember when I started this challenge, took me almost 20 minutes, 17 minutes or something silly like that. and I was absolutely out of breath and dying, and you know, couldn't move my arms. Whereas, you know, now 30 days later, I feel a lot better about it. If we look at the measurements, I've lost a couple of centimeters around my waist. So for you guys that work in inches, that's what, probably just about an inch off my waist. I've gained about 1.5 inches on my chest, or about 4 centimeters on my chest. And I've gained probably like a centimeter, so about 1/2 inch or a bit less on my biceps. So overall, I feel my chest definitely feels a lot bigger than it did when I started off. My arms, my bicep does feel a lot fuller and a lot more defined than it did before. Same, my left has never been that well anyway. Triceps as well, starting to get a bit of definition around tricep again. So overall, I know I said at the beginning, I'm not going to change my diet. I'm not going to change anything. Truth be told, it was Christmas and I did change my diet, probably for the worst. I ate a lot more, than I do on a normal day-to-day basis. I also drank a lot more, purely because we had guests over and stuff like that. But I stuck through the program. I didn't skip a single day of my push-ups. I always did 100 push-ups a day in one sitting, so I wouldn't do 50 push-ups in the morning, 50 in the evening. It was always in one go, regardless of where and how I felt and where I was. So I always stuck to it and managed to do it. There were days when I really didn't want to. For example, Christmas Day, I was a bit hungover from the party the night before. Christmas Eve was the same. I forgot to do them in the evening, so I ended up doing them after the guests left. There were days, and especially the first week, I would say, because you feel so, it depends on your physical fitness, but for me, I was so out of it that 100 push-ups felt so hard. And after the first two days, after the first one day, I was just aching and just really suffering. But the more I stuck to it, the harder it was for me to say, I'm not going to do this anymore. And the more I was trying to sort of pushing myself, going, come on, yeah, we can do it, let's do it. And what started off with like 8 sets to do 100 push-ups turned into 2 or 3 sets maximum. And what started off taking me almost 20 minutes, in the end took me 4 or 5 minutes to do. So it's a really, once you've got it worked in and once it's in your system, it's an easy routine to maintain. It does to doing it. But overall, I'm really excited that it's finally over, because I always had this thing in the back of my mind, I'm gonna do the push-ups today. So glad it's finally over. Also happy to see that there were some positive results. I thought I'm gonna gain more size on my arms and stuff, which I didn't really gain too much in the end. And I thought I'll probably lose a lot more around my waist, which I think in the end I didn't really lose. I think I lost about 1 inch around my waist, which isn't really too much. But in either case, it's a pretty cool result. I now would like to challenge you, if you're watching, try 100 push-ups a day for 30 days. 30 days is not that long a time. See if you can stick to it. See if you can continue and finish 30 days without quitting. It may not sound like a big deal, but it is a big commitment and it's not an easy one. So best of luck for those of you who want to try it. I'm with you. Don't give up, keep going. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and enable bell notifications so you don't miss out on any future videos I post. And I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.